Let me start off by saying whatever you believe I'm going to talk about today, guaranteed is wrong. Scientists have proven that about 75 to 80% of any thought at any given moment is negative. What are you thinking about right now?
Negative thoughts.
Why is this little man pointing at me? So we're going to talk about the two types of negativity. There's constructive and destructive. Now, unfortunately, the world is full of destructive negativity, the stuff that's useless, that we don't need. We see it all the time. You see it in the media. You pick up a newspaper, is the headline ever good? No. Headless body found in topless bar. That sells papers. But they say with a positive attitude, you can do anything, right? Is that true? With a positive attitude, you can do anything? Is that true? No, it's not true. Because no matter how hard or how positive I can be, I can never be Miss America. Now, why not? Well, there are some age requirements. You got to be 18 to 24. I'm 33, so I'm too old to be Miss America. Now, I know what a couple of you are thinking. Craig, you delicious piece of man candy. That's too much laughing over there. That was just hurtful. Of course you can be Miss America. Well, I'm also married, so I can't be Miss America because I'm no longer eligible. So now I have to think about why I want to be Miss America, and I got to change my goal. Maybe I can be Mrs. America. I'm married, so maybe I'm Mrs. America. Well, I don't know if you guys can tell in the back, but I am not a lady. I think the goatee gives it away. It's a family thing. My dad's got one, my brother's got one, my grandmother's got one. It's an Italian thing. I am not going to be able to pass myself off as a lady. So now I'm going to have to be changed around, and maybe I can be Mr. America. So I've already changed my goal twice. I've changed it from Miss America to Mrs. America to Mr. America. Now, let's see. Craig Price, Mr. America. You know, I know I'm not the best-looking guy in the world. I don't scare small children, and I don't need meat around my neck to play with dogs. But for me to enter a beauty pageant, probably not the best thing for my ego. Probably not going to win. So realistically, being Mr. America is not in the cards for me. So the key to all your goals is to figure out why you want your goals. If you understand why you want your goals and the reason you want to be what you want to be, the reason why your goal exists, you can find alternate routes to it. The last thing I want to talk to you about today is about saying no. It's very difficult for a lot of us to say no. We've been taught from a young age that no is bad. When you were a little kid and you wanted to do something, or you got no, you heard no a lot. Can I eat this? No. Can I have this? No. Can I touch this? No. Can I burn this? No. You heard no a lot. Then you got older, you learned to walk, you learned to talk, and you go, you know what? I'm going to try this no thing out. Clean your room. No. How'd that work out? Not very well. So you've been taught, you've been conditioned from a young age that no is a bad thing. Plus, saying no is almost as important as saying yes, because if you can't do it and you say yes, what's going to happen? They're going to look at you as an undependable resource. The only thing you have in life is your integrity. You may not be rich, you may not have a big house, you may not be athletic, you may not be all these things, but integrity you have complete control over. And if you tell somebody you can do something and you can't, they'd much rather hear you can't do something so they can move on and find someone who can help them. But you don't have to do it. You know, make your husband do some laundry. You know, he may ruin a couple loads. So you might want to have some stunt clothes to use before that happens. You know, make sure there's no reds or delicates. I learned that the hard way. We've got all kinds of pink towels. And you can't put a bra in a dryer. I did not know this until my wife came to me with some kind of wadded up metal sharp thing sticking out and going, do you know where I have to put this? People do stupid things. It's true. How many people here own a hairdryer? Karen, what's the big label on the hairdryer say? Do not use in water. There you go. My wife's is very specific. It says do not use in shower, and there's a little man under a sprinkler getting electrocuted. Why is that there? Because some idiot, and I'm sure it was a guy, he said, you know what? I can get 2 extra minutes of sleep if I wash my hair first and then dry it while I'm washing everything else. Next thing you know, he's a crispy critter. We all have positive and negative thoughts throughout our day. All day, every day, we have both. It's just a matter of using both, because we've been told not to use a certain section. So why would you not use something that you have available to you? Because negativity is just another tool. It's just another tool in the shed. So if you're looking at a toolbox and you're looking for a positive hammer, positive hammer, positive hammer, and you find, oh, hey, look, it's a negative screwdriver. Well, I'm going to need that sooner or later, because what's the two most used tools? Hammer, screwdriver. Well, I'm going to put that screwdriver aside. And don't think you can't use a screwdriver as a hammer. Ask my wife. That's how she put up half our pictures. But you always have that tool ready to go so you can be successful no matter what kind of day you're having, no matter what kind of person you're dealing with, no matter what kind of situation. If you think about the kernel of truth in the negative, you add that to the positive attitude you already have, or the positive attitude you're working on, or the positive attitude you hope to have one day, you will be successful. And that I am positive about. My name is Craig Price. Thank you very much.